We're so worried about the external things. We're so worried about competing with other people. We're so worried about what this world thinks of us. We're so worried about all these things. The greatest victory isn't external. It isn't a follower account. It isn't a dollar account. It isn't a position in society. The greatest victory is knowing you already have victory. The greatest victory is knowing that God has already given you victory. The greatest victory is an internal victory, because it don't matter how victorious you are in the world. If you're defeated inside of you, what does it matter? Right? If you have all the things in the world, but you have no peace inside of you, what does it matter? Right? If you're pleasing everybody else, but you're unhappy, what does it matter? So I want to just say that off top. Make sure you're working on your internal self, because that's the thing that truly matters at the end of the day. So I want to say that. And I want to say this. I talk about this more on the episode, so make sure you go listen to it. Go to TrentShelton.com. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, episode 154, probably my best episode that I actually recorded last night driving home from the airport at 2 a.m. in the morning, because I couldn't wait to get here and record in my studio. I had to give it then. But I want to just give you something brief that I really want you to meditate on, and I really want you to think about this. Each and every one of you hearing my voice right now, I want to tell you this. You're built for it. Do you hear me? You are built for it. And I want to say that again. You are built for it. I know some of you might be thinking, Trent, I'm not built for it. I'm going through the hardest time of my life. Trent, I'm going through a dark season. Trent, I'm struggling financially. Trent, this and that. I want to tell you that you built for it. You still here. Despite everything that you went through, everything that you're going through, and everything you're going to go through, you are still here. You are built for it. That struggle that's coming against you, you are built for it. Those people that turn your back on you, you are built for it. That person that walked out of your life, you are built for it. That job that's not appreciating you, you are built for it. The grind that you're going on trying to start your business, being an entrepreneur, and it's tough, you are built for it. And I want every one of you to know that, man. You got a strength inside of you that's greater than anything that comes against you. And you got to truly believe that. We got to stop running. We got to stop hiding. We got to stop folding when times get hard. You are built for it. Yes, sometimes seasons aren't favorable, but don't you ever forget this truth. You are highly favored. What God got for you, can't nobody stop it but you. You are built for everything that comes your way, and everything that does come your way that sucks, everything that does come your way that doesn't make sense, everything that comes your way that it seems like an obstacle, it is building you. It's preparing you for what you want. A lot of us say we want a next level of life. A lot of us say we want to elevate our life. A lot of us say we want to grow our life, but we don't want to grow through growing pains. So it is necessary to go through the process that builds you for what's really meant for your life when you get there. So I want to tell you right now, start telling yourself every single day. If you're going through a hard season, start telling yourself, I'm built for this. I'm made for this moment. I'm made for this season. You know, when pressure comes in my life, and I got a lot of pressure, y'all. I get pressure from the world. I get pressure from, I'm a everything to a lot of people. Even though I shouldn't be that, but I am to a lot of people. And there's a lot of pressure. You know what I tell myself every single day? Trent, you built for it. You built for this. And even when I can't lift, I got a spotter in God that helps me lift that weight that I can't lift. Even when I'm struggling, I got a spotter in God that helps me through my struggle. Even when I can't figure it out, I got a spotter in God that got everything understood. I just got to trust his order steps and trust the path that he's paved for my life. I'm built for it just like you. Stop telling yourself that you're weak. Stop telling yourself that you're not. Stop telling yourself that you can't. Stop telling yourself that you will never be. That's the problem. We speak death into our life. We speak limitate. Man, y'all ain't hearing me. I should press stop right now, because I'm not just here talking motivation, man. This is straight facts right here. But a lot of us, we tell ourselves, I am depression. I am sad. I will never be. Nobody loves me. And you wonder why you live in your life like that. Start telling yourself, I am strength. I am power. I am an overcomer. I am unstoppable. I am great. I am him. I am her. Start telling yourself that. Start walking into confidence as if you serve an awesome God that's undefeated. Some of y'all live in a defeated life when you got a God in your life that's undefeated. You ain't lost yet. Just because you lost some rounds, just because you lost some seasons, just because you lost some years, you ain't lost yet. You still got another chance at this. You still living. That minor setback is just making the story that much beautiful. You need to have a redemption spirit right now. And you have that redemption spirit by telling yourself you built for it. Your next level of your life, it might not be easy. It won't be easy, but you built to handle it. You built to handle everything that's coming against you. Everything that's trying to stop you, you are built for it. There's a higher call in your life, and some of us think God is punishing us when God ain't doing nothing but preparing us. God is answering your prayers, and sometimes answering prayers looks like putting yourself in the process of becoming ready for what's meant for your life. You see, a lot of us, we want to jump into greatness without going through the process. A lot of us want to jump into being healed without going through the process. A lot of us want to jump to our next level of life without going through a process. A lot of us want that title and position without going through the process. You want things, but you don't want to go through things. You don't want to grow through things. You don't want to progress through things. Start realizing that it's a part of the process, that you built for it. And stop telling yourself what you ain't. Stop speaking death into your life and start speaking life into your life. I don't care what people say. I don't care what your friends say. I don't care what your mama say. I don't care what social media says. I don't care what circumstances say. I don't care what this world says. I don't care what generational curses says. I don't give a damn what those things say. Because my friend, can't nothing stop you. Can't nothing stop you except the things you give permission to. And please start operating your greatness. Please stop operating your sadness. Please stop operating your sympathy. Retire that story. I'm tired of hearing that same story. You should be tired of saying that same sad story that you've been saying for the last 10 years. Retire that story and create another story. Thank you, Kathy, for the stars. I appreciate you. Retire it. And I'm talking to each and every one of you. You might get a little mad. You might leave off this live. The truth ain't for everybody. I get it. But it came a time in my life where I had to be sick. And share this if you feel this, by the way. If you feel this truth, don't be selfish. Share this with somebody because somebody in your timeline needs it. But I want to tell you right now, when I got sick and tired of being sick and tired of the same old sad story, oh, they cut me from the NFL or my life is never going to be the same. I said, this ain't going to be the end of my story. I'm built for this. I'm built for every obstacle. I'm built for every challenge. I'm built for every setback. I'm built what comes against me. The last 2 years, I didn't show that. Grief, losses, injury, it don't matter. I'm going to keep going. I might not move as fast as I was moving, but I promise you, I'm going to bounce back. I promise you, my setback is just setting me up for a major comeback. I promise you, I'm not throwing in the towel because I signed up for this forever. See, a lot of you ain't committed, man. You just interested. You're just interested in your change. And I'm about to lose some people now. I notice the time when people get off because it's getting too real. I understand. I hold nothing against you for that because some of us can't handle what you're hearing right now. But I promise you, every word that I'm saying will impact your life and change your life if you allow it to. But some of us, we just interested in becoming a better version of ourselves. We ain't committed to it. Because commitment don't work off of feelings. Commitment don't work off of emotions. Commitment says, whether I feel like it or not, I'm showing up. Commitment says, you know what? Whether it's favorable or not, I'm still showing up. Commitment means no matter how many no's I get, I'm still going for it. No matter how many obstacles I get, I'm still going for it. Commitment says, you know what? It's not an obstacle, it's an opportunity. I want to share this quote with you. I'm going to slow down. I'm going to slow down right because I want you to hear this, okay? The mind that is programmed to see possibility in everything. In everything. The mind that is programmed to see possibility in everything is the life that is open to transformation, y'all. There's possibility in everything. Trent, there's possibility in the obstacle? Hell yeah. There's opportunity in that. What is that obstacle? What is that hard time? What is that season? What is that divorce? What is that breakup? What is that firing? What are all those things going to teach you? How is it going to build you? Because I promise you, just as easy as it can break you, it for damn sure can build you too. But that option is on you, how you look at things. You might not be in control of what happens to you, but you're in control of how you respond to what happens to you. You might not be in control of what happens to you, but you're always in control of the meanings you give to what happens to you. You might not be in control of what happens to you, but you are in control of how you use what happens to you. And this is the year that you stop saying this year is my year and you actually do something about it and you make this year your year. And I'm going to tell you right now, how you make this year your year, every single day you wake up, say, I am built for it. Whatever comes my way, I'm ready for it. Because I know I am not a failure, even though I go through failing moments. I know I am not what this world says I am. I know that I am not what I think I am sometimes. I am more than a conqueror. I am an overcomer. It doesn't matter what comes my way. I am overcoming that. Facts. And you got to have that mindset in this world. It's not being cocky. It's called humble confidence. You know what? You walk with your head up high because you got a God that you serve that you know got you, but you keep your feet on the ground because you know that you're not worthy or you don't deserve his love, but he still gives us unconditional love. You feel me? So I need everybody in this live right now, in this Facebook live that can handle it. I need you to start walking into your greatness. I'm taking people on the challenge right now. You can ask them. If you're part of the 60-day challenge, you know you're getting this every single day. We ain't just talking change. We implement change. We ain't just waiting till January 1st. We already started last week, but it ain't too late for you. Text that number if you want to join in. Listen to the podcast today if you're serious. It's 20 minutes of your time. But a lot of us say, nobody wants to help me when there's free information that I'm giving you that can help you. At some point, you got to stop blaming people and you got to look in the mirror at yourself and say it all starts with me. At some point, you got to stop blaming people for your situations and you got to do something about your situation. At some point, you got to stop telling that same old sad story, retire the story, and create a new story. That's a part of your story. I ain't telling you just to silence it forever. That's a part of your story. It is not your story. What that person did to you 5 years ago is not your story. The struggle that you're going through is not your story. It is time for you to turn the page and create something better for your life. But you got to make that choice. You got to make that decision. I'm tired of the sympathy, man. I'm tired of people's sympathy soundboards. Oh, woe is me. I get it. Life is hard, but you know what's harder? Accepting a life that's hard and staying there forever. And I refuse on my watch to let any one of you that consider my words, that listen to me, sit here and waste your damn life. You will not do that on my watch. You will unfollow me. You will go follow somebody else that's more calm, that just lets you, go there. But we on a different time now. We're on a different time because I'm tired of seeing people not seeing their greatness in them. I'm tired of people spending time on Facebook scrolling and not creating. Some of us spend all day on Facebook looking at everybody else's life, writing quotes and statuses, complaining about our life, and then we get off of Facebook and accept the same life. When you gonna do something about it is my question, and the time is now. You are built for it. Stop saying, oh, Trent, well, I'm not like you. Trent, I didn't have this. I didn't have that. Stop having that weak prison mindset, man. That's a prison mindset that's been put on you, that's been projected on you to make you think you don't have the capabilities. And you might not have certain capabilities now, but I promise you, you can learn those capabilities. The only capability that you need right now is to understand that you have perseverance, is to understand that you're going to endure anything that comes your way and have emotional resilience to say, I'm not going to back down even when my back's against the wall. Even when I fall, I'm going to get back up and stand taller. That's how we operate, and that's how we rocking right now. It is your life, y'all. Ain't nobody coming to save you, bruh. Do y'all realize that? Ain't nobody coming to save you. The president ain't coming to save you. Politics ain't coming to save you. Ain't nobody coming to save you. This world ain't coming to save you. You got to do something about it. If you sick and tired of being sick and tired like I did in 2009, I said enough is enough. But some of us, we ain't fed up. We hurt. We tired. But we ain't fed up. Because if you were fed up, you would burn the boats, you would burn the bridge, and you would stop going back to that same mess and ain't doing nothing for your life. Whether that's people or the same habits. You will go through the hard times, say, you know what, I'm going to figure this out because I need more for my life. I want better for my life. I want better for my kids. Yeah. So, I'm out of here. I am. And this isn't frustration at all. This is passion because I care, y'all. I can't hold this in. I'm going to just be honest with y'all. Maybe some other speakers can or whatever you want to call them, influencers, but that ain't me. For the last whatever years, I've been being straight up with y'all. Again, listen to episode 154 in the Straight Up Podcast. Go to TrentShelton.com. Don't listen to it. Understand it. No distractions. Feel every single word. That was me at 2 a.m. last night. I recorded that for you. At 2 a.m. on my ride home, I say, I could just ride home or I could give purpose to people. I fell asleep on the plane and I had a dream literally about that. And I woke up and I couldn't go back to sleep. I said, when I get in the car, I am pressing record. I'm not waiting until I get in my studio on my mic. I'm pressing record. So yeah, it's not professional, right? It's not on a microphone like this, but you know what? It's damn sure purposeful. And I recorded that for you. So don't hit me up talking about, Trent, how do I do this? I've been giving you the how for years. You want to be right? I've been giving you the how for years. Yeah, I have. I've been giving you the how for years. Some of us just don't want to take action. We want somebody to coddle us. We want somebody to do it for us. It's not going to happen, my friend. You got to make the decision. If you say, how do I get over something? You stop involving yourself in that something. If you say, Trent, how do I How do I grow into the person I want to be? Okay, what's in your control right now that actually can promote growth? Are you reading books right in the morning? Are you taking care of your health? Are you doing the things in your control that's showing yourself that you want a better life? Because some of us want a better life, we praying for a better life, but we ain't doing nothing to create a better life. And my friend, I'm sorry, that's going to keep you stuck in the same life. And I can talk like this because I've been where you at. I've been a wisher, where I'm just wishing on things to get better. I've been a watcher, I'm just watching everybody live their life. I said, damn that. I'm about to be a worker. I'm about to get off of social media, minding everybody else's business. I'm about to stop talking about other people, gossiping about other people, scrolling all day, looking at other people's lives to make me feel better about my life because they problems making me feel better about my problems, self-sabotaging. I'm going to disconnect from all that. I'm going to deactivate from all that, and I'm going to work on myself. I challenge you. If your life ain't where you want it to be, I challenge you. I challenge you. I freaking challenge you. If your life, and please listen, if this ain't right for you, get off. Go accept the same life that you've been accepting. Straight up. I don't have no time for that no more. All right? No time for that no more. Period. People, like, life is short, man. We playing with it. We playing with it. Seriously. Some people can't hear this because every time they hear this, they realize like, oh, damn, like it's on me. Oh, no, I don't want to hear this message. Like, no, it's everybody else's fault. It's my ex's fault. It's everybody. Nah, it's everybody else's fault, Trent. I'm going to live life like this because it makes me feel better. Yes, they may be the reason, or it may be the reason that you at where you at. But guess what? It is on you to take the responsibility to either stay there or change it. That's just the truth about life. You can't keep blaming the same person that has moved on with their life for your life. That was 10 years ago, boo-boo. That was 5 years ago. That was last year. I can blame last year too. I lost my mama, everything else, right? Nah, hell nah. I ain't stopping. I definitely ain't stopping. I'm going to keep going. That was a hard time, but it built my strongest faith. It built me even stronger than ever. You know what I mean? I get it. If you ain't talking to your daughter, I understand all those things. I get it. What you going to do about it? That's all I'm asking. Like, I understand the complaints in the comments and what you're not doing. What are you going to do about it? That's on you. I can't tell you how to live your life. I can't tell you if you should not talk to your daughter or you should rekindle that relationship. I know what I probably would do. You know what I mean? I probably would try my hardest to try to rekindle that relationship, but I'm not you. I don't know your situation. But let's not complain in the comments. Let's take action. Action activates. Complaints do nothing but that. Nothing at all. All right? I am saying this with all love, man. I'm saying this with all love. All not sympathy, because I don't have sympathy for you, but all sincerity, man. Like, I just want it for y'all. I don't want you to just look at me and be like, oh my gosh, Trent is so inspirational. Oh my gosh, man, you got that in you too. You got a gift in you. Maybe not like mine, but you got a gift in you too. And you've been leaving your gift wrapped up because you want to stay a watcher your whole life, watching everybody else. That's cool if that's what you want. But if you're a person that says, I want more from my life, start doing more, and start doing more, and start tolerating less. Yeah. You said what? What you say, Shantae? Let me see what you said. I wish you knew us before you tried to say something about a motivational speaker. What do you think you're doing? What do you think? What are you talking about, girl? Like, what are you talking about? Like, does that, I don't get your comment, but I actually read that comment. I'm addressing, I got time today. All right. What are you talking about? This ain't motivation. Motivation is an emotion, right? This is impact, my friend. Get the difference. You can put whatever title you want on me, but this is impact. All right. And I want to tell you right now, I don't know how you meant that comment, but I want to tell you right now, what you going to do to change your situation? That's what I want to know. Right? Because I promise you, whatever comment you make on my life, I'm still going to elevate my life because I got a commitment to a best friend that committed suicide that I would do this forever. So however you feel about me, motivate, whatever you want, just know I'm going to keep showing up like I've done the last 13 years. What you going to do with your life? Because too many of us, we sit back in the same mess, the same pain, and we sit here and we try to give pain to other people. We sit here and be commentators on other people's lives and chats, and it makes us feel good about ourselves when you stuck in the same situation with your life. You know what I mean? Like, we got to change that thought process. You got somebody on here that's literally trying to pour into you, right? for free 99. Because some of you be like, oh, you're charged and for free 99. Pouring into you. And you here watching it. So my thing is this, whether you meant harm or not, I don't know what you meant, but I'm just letting you know, like, you here. So obviously you here for a reason. So that let's not be immature and get on these comments and just start talking crazy, because I ain't the one when it comes to that. Okay? All right. So y'all, I appreciate y'all. I just had to address that. You know, I don't really address that all the time. I don't know what she meant by that, but I got to address that because you got to stop letting people play with you. You know what I mean? You got to stop letting people play with you, because people think that it's cool to play with you, say what they want to say. But it's crazy because I tell people all the time, and I don't think she's a hater or anything like that, but I tell people all the time, if you're on somebody's live or somebody's on their page hating or saying negative stuff, whatever it may be, you know what's crazy about it is that you're not a hater. You're a confused supporter. You follow them. You're on their page. Like, all you have to do is press unfollow if it's not for you. So obviously it is for you. But when you have ego, pride, admiration, jealousy in your soul, sometimes we can't be receptive to what's given to us because we so wrapped up in our own mess, right? And I'm going to be honest with you. Giving mess, sharing mess, ain't going to clean up your life. It's just going to make it more messy. So I appreciate y'all. You guys have a beautiful night. Again, I'm about to do a special Zoom for my 60-day challenge people, which is for free also. Guys, the challenge is for free. And I show up every single day pouring into y'all. So if you're not a part of the text message group, I don't know why you're not. If you're not a part of the challenge, I don't know why you're not, especially if you're on this live, especially if you think that I impact your life, okay? And again, this message was very straightforward and matter of fact. Very straightforward and matter of fact. But it's all out of love. I love y'all too much to allow you to keep living in the same thing, man. I believe in you that much. Like, that's why I'm talking to you like this. Like, I believe in you. It's all out of love. I believe in you. I believe in you. But that don't really matter if you don't believe in yourself. And so I just want you to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I want you to say, you know what? I might not can change everything, but I can change something, right? I might not can change everything, but I can change something. And again, y'all, I do want to say this, and this is not for me because I've been doing this for 13 years. I've heard it, seen it all, people, whatever. Like, that doesn't bother me. Ain't nothing going to stop this mission, all right, until my heart stops. That's the only thing that's going to stop this. But we got to start lifting people up, man, that's trying to lift other people up. Stop trying to pick people apart because you insecure with your life. Instead of trying to pick people apart, lift them up. Instead of trying to judge somebody because they might be in a place where you want to be at, or they might seem further ahead than where you're at, instead of judging them, instead of trying to justify why they don't deserve what they have, go learn from that person. Go talk to that person and ask them questions, because maybe they know some things that you don't know that could help your life. Let go of the pride. Let go of the ego. Check that at the door. I love y'all, man. I'll talk to y'all soon.